Before Apple became the heartbeat of innovation, it was just a fragile dream, born in a California garage. A world obsessed with machines, and two young dreamers who believed technology could feel human. This is how Apple began. What does it take to change the world? Money, power, luck, or maybe just vision? And the obsession to make it real. A wooden table, a stack of parts, and two friends, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, building the first Apple computer by hand. They weren't chasing fame. They were chasing simplicity. Because back then computers were cold, distant, mechanical. But Jobs saw something different. He saw beauty in circuits, emotion in design. A future where technology wasn't intimidating. It was inspiring. And that's how it started. Not with investors, not with an empire, but with belief. 1984, the Macintosh, a smiling screen that welcomed the world. It wasn't just a computer, it was a statement. That technology could have a soul. But success never comes without chaos. A few years later, Jobs was forced out of the company he created. The visionary exiled from his own dream. Most would have stopped. He didn't. He built again. Next, Pixar. Two ventures that shaped the future of computing and storytelling. And when Apple stumbled, nearly bankrupt and forgotten, they called him back. Steve Jobs returned. Older, sharper, unstoppable, and with just one promise. Think different. He simplified. He focused. 4 products. One goal, perfection. Then came the iMac. Bold, colorful, friendly. It didn't just compute, it smiled. From there, Apple's obsession grew. Design wasn't decoration, it was identity. Every curve, every shade, every click, intentional. Jobs built a culture where perfection wasn't optional, it was expected. He believed that people could feel the difference between good and great. And in 2001, he proved it. The iPod, 1,000 songs in your pocket. Apple wasn't selling tech, it was selling emotion. Then came 2007, the iPhone, no keyboard, just glass. And with one swipe, the world changed forever. Because Apple never followed trends, it created them. It turned technology into art. From that small garage in California to the palm of your hand, this is how Apple rewrote the future. After the iPhone, the world would never be the same. Apple had redefined what it meant to connect, to create, to live. But inside the company, one question echoed louder than ever. What's next? The iPad arrived. Critics laughed. Just a big iPhone, they said. But the world answered differently. Artists painted, designers sketched, doctors healed. Apple had done it again. It made possibility feel personal. Because Apple never sold products, it sold dreams you could hold. When Steve Jobs passed away in 2011, the world stopped. It wasn't just the loss of a man, it was the loss of a spirit. A visionary who made glass and metal feel alive. Many thought Apple would fade. But they didn't understand. Jobs didn't just build a company, he built a culture. A culture of excellence, of obsession, of relentless curiosity. And that spirit lived on. Tim Cook stepped in. Calm, deliberate, focused. Different voice, same heartbeat. Under his leadership, Apple transformed from a tech brand into an ecosystem. Not just devices, experiences. AirPods, Apple Watch, Apple Music, services, each one speaking the same language of simplicity. While competitors chased attention, Apple chased harmony. Every product felt connected. Every detail, intentional. That's not design, that's philosophy. Then came a new era of innovation, the M1 chip. Designed by Apple for Apple. Faster, smarter, more efficient. Proof that obsession pays off. And in 2023, Vision Pro. A headset? No. A new dimension. A reimagining of how humans and technology see each other. But through all the evolution, one truth remained. Apple was never about technology. It was about humanity. From the smile of the first Macintosh to the glow of an iPhone charging beside your bed, Apple designs moments that feel alive. Apple Park, the ring of glass in Cupertino, isn't just architecture. It's a symbol of endless thinking. Every tree, every curve, every reflection, a meditation on beauty and purpose. Apple doesn't just build products, it builds experiences that whisper perfection. And in every whisper, you can still hear Steve Jobs. Today, Apple is more than a brand. It's a philosophy, a mirror showing what happens when vision meets obsession, when design becomes belief, when innovation serves the soul. From a wooden table in a garage to a glass ring touching the sky, Apple's story proves that simplicity, done right, can change the world. Because at its core, Apple has always asked one question: what happens when technology becomes art? The answer is everything. Dream boldly, design beautifully, and never stop thinking different. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe for more journeys behind the world's greatest brands, and discover how vision, design, and obsession shape the empires that inspire us all.